I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. We have new details in the tragic shooting of an 11-month-old baby on San Antonio's northwest side. The medical examiner's office has identified the baby as Kamari Lang. Police say Kamari and two toddlers ages 3 and 2 were in a car with a woman when one of the toddlers got a hold of a gun and shot the baby. The woman was parked outside the VA hospital in the medical center area on Wurzbach, waiting on an appointment. Investigators say one of the toddlers climbed into the back of the SUV and got a loaded long gun. The toddler accidentally fired one round, hitting the baby.
This tragedy and any tragedy like this are 100% preventable. Like I said, those three easy things, securing guns safely, securing ammunition, and restricting access. Those three things will prevent these 100% of the time.
Now, police have not said the relationship between the woman and the kids, but say they are investigating potential charges like criminal negligence. A gun was recovered in connection with the murder of a little girl on the northeast side in May. Authorities did a deep dive into Calaveras Lake for the weapon connected to the death of 4-year-old Maryann Marble. A dive team from the Houston area is helping with the search. The Bexar County Sheriff says they found the gun on Monday, and they say it is the same model of gun used in this drive-by shooting on Windsor Hollow from May 8th. 4-year-old Maryann was killed when gunmen ran up to the home and opened fire. Her siblings and parents were wounded. The sheriff's office revealed they have identified persons of interest, but they have bonded out of jail, and he says their bond conditions require GPS monitoring devices. One of the biggest UT fans is calling out his fellow Longhorns. Actor and UT's Minister of Culture, Matthew McConaughey, is weighing in on all that drama. A lot of people saw this moment at the Texas-Georgia game on Saturday. Fans littered the field with trash after a controversial call. The SEC slapped Texas with a $250,000 fine, and they want fans who participated in the littering to be banned from all games.
Whatever situation's going on in his head, or I don't care, we'll work through it. I just want him safe.
Now, she says her brother has a history of mental illness, but his disappearance is out of character. He was last wearing a blue shirt, khaki pants, a cap, and glasses. If you know anything, call police. People are heading to the polls this week in Texas and across the country as early voting kicked off on Monday. You have 2 weeks to cast your ballot. Some key races you'll see include the Bexar County Sheriff's race. Republican Nathan Buchanan is challenging longtime Democrat Sheriff Javier Salazar. Also a very tight race for U.S. Senate. Congressman Colin Allred is looking to unseat incumbent Ted Cruz. Allred, along with his wife, voted in the Dallas neighborhood where he grew up. Cruz cast his ballot in the Houston area. Polls also show the presidential race is tight as we are exactly 2 weeks away from Election Day. Vice President Kamala Harris is off the campaign trail today, but continues her media blitz. And former President Donald Trump will talk to Latino voters in Florida before heading back to North Carolina for a rally today. Vice President Harris enlisted the help of former Congresswoman Liz Cheney as she made her appeal in 3 states on Monday. Former President Trump took his message to communities that are still recovering from Hurricane Helene in North Carolina.
I do believe Donald Trump to be an unserious man, but the consequences of him ever being in the White House again are brutally serious.
Christians will not be safe with Kamala Harris as President of the United States.
You can find all the voting information on KENS5.com. The Queen of Tejano, Selena, will be posthumously honored with the highest arts award given by the federal government, which is the National Medal of Arts. President Biden and First Lady Jill Biden will honor Selena along with 2 other Texas artists. Actress Eva Longoria and musician Flaco Jimenez are also receiving that award.